Okay, this is going to be a much shorter stream than a lot of the other ones I've had, but I will take any amount of time I can to play some Disco Elysium. Mouse, please be present. Thank you. And I think, yeah, I'm not messing with. I'm not doing any more fucking around off stream, so I shouldn't ever have to search for my save file again. What? What was I? Oh yeah, I was looking for like shit to pick up and stuff because my best friend is not here.
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam.
Okay. Still gotta hit caps to jog. He's not gonna jog unless I... Jog, motherfucker. I liked it more when you jogged. Okay. He has nothing to say. I may not have anything I can do, actually, until Kim gets back. Wash off death smell. Special borscht. Yeah, right, the special borscht. Right. Find morale. Okay. Start chanting left to right. See how long it takes for you to get punched. Crazy. Now, probably have a hectic stream schedule for a little bit here. We'll see what occurs. One of these days, Puffy and I'll play more Curb. What did you do while I was gone? Wait for you to come back.
This is not the cleanest bathtub in the world, but it's cleaner than you are right now.
Yeah.
Ah, that soap scum smell. It smells like life, at least compared to you.
What does soap scum smell like, chat? I have no recollection. Run myself a bath.
The bathtub slowly fills with water. The water beckons.
Undress, close your eyes, and submerge.
The water is only lukewarm, but still comforting. Like amniotic fluid. A few beer cans are bobbing up and down along your flanks, like sad duckies.
Jesus Christ, Harry, take out the beer cans.
Now you are alone with your thoughts in the tub. But it's easier than being alone with your thoughts outside the tub.
Like old soap, kind of scummy.
They're not even really thoughts, just assorted sensations. None of them acute enough to focus on.
Linger in the tub a little.
Your fingers grow pale and are covered with tiny whirls as the water cools.
Imagine something.
You see the corpse. You can still smell the cadaver on you. It's going to take more than one bath to get rid of that stench. Then, houses along a narrow street. A video rental. Darkness on the planet's curvature.
Okay.
The waterline recedes as you stand. You are cold now. Your clothes stick to your still moist skin.
Dusty soap. Crusty soap, but not musty. Yeah, special borscht. I can do that one. Wait. Before I forget.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. It's barely covered in steam anymore. It's your face in the mirror, adorned with the expression.
Hold on, let me do a thing. Let me save. Let me quick save. Okay. I'm going to put a point into electrochemistry. I don't know how safe that is. But
a mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. It's barely covered in steam anymore. Still not happening.
Damn.
It won't come off that easy.
Okay, so if I reload. Again, I don't know if this is even worth trying to do. 'Cause I'm afraid to have electrochemistry be too high.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. Still not happy.
Ah! I'm afraid having electrochemistry too high will encourage Harry to ignore my commands and do
mirror
drug
hangs on the bathroom wall.
when the man is dying.
It's barely covered. Still not happy.
All right. That's enough trying that. No more. No more attempting that. I'm going to go talk to the guy about the borscht. Harry attempts to physically scratch the expression off his face. All he gets is a bit of blood.
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod, acknowledging your presence.
Leo said you're friends with Manana. Is that true?
The mention of Manana gets his attention. He smiles and delivers a whole slew of unfamiliar words and lively gestures. Then he falls silent.
I wouldn't be surprised if that
again.
particular bit is scripted to always fail until you reach a certain point. I shouldn't say this, but just so you know, no. If I got lucky enough or if I raised the stat high enough, it would pass. I have already seen what it looks like when you do pass it and the fuckings around I've done. But again, I will officially stop fucking around on I don't want to keep encountering things that I'm not encountering on stream. I really like the concept of the game. I think it's very interesting. I was just going to keep fucking around on day one, but I finally passed day one. I'm like, okay, no more fucking around. What is in the borscht you're making there?
The man says a couple of sentences in that strange language of his and then seems to wait for you to speak.
Yes.
Borscht need more vodka?
Picks up a bottle from his shelf.
Of course, vodka. Now that makes a very, very special borscht indeed. Turn it up and then ask for some yourself.
Shut the fuck up, electrochemistry.
Turning it up seems like a dangerous idea, honestly. The place is a powder keg.
Nah, no vodka.
The cook gives you a long, disappointed look, then turns the stove off and seems to wait for you to speak.
Can I help you?
No. That's one thing I did. Interrogate the vigilantes. Look, close the water lock on Wednesday. Can't do that. Can't do that. Ask the little girl in the fishing village down the coast. Can't go there yet. Find the traffic hooligan. I assume I can't do that yet. Replace the lost bull. Still have no idea what that's going to be. Track down your badge. Who put the clothes in the trash? Ask Kuno if he knows anything about the victim's clothes in the trash. Okay, let's go do that. I apologize, by the way, Robbie, if it sounded like I was being, actually. I'm just socially awkward, and I struggle to formulate words without sounding like I'm a dick sometimes.
Necromancer pig? That shit was dark. Going in there like that. Oh, brutal shit. Tell me.
Oh, now he thinks I'm cool, huh?
Kuno dies. You're gonna pick one out of his brain like that too? Kuno's gonna go out in a hail of bullets. Gonna look like a fucking porcupine.
Empathy. I might be able to get this, actually. I might even, I might even cheat. I might even cheat a little bit.
You missed a good show before. A kid came by and completely fucked the tree to pieces.
He fucked the tree up! Fucked it good! It was porno!
By the way, Kipt is a racial slur.
Aw, man. Wow! I'm not even gonna read that! Holy shit! Well, I will do my best to tell them to stop using racial slurs.
Can't tell Kuno what words to use? Fucking kipped.
Well. What is this, a word museum? You want to belong to a museum, Kuno, with the old people?
Fuck you. Kuno says kipped if he wants to.
Wow.
Kuno's dad says kipped all the time. Kipped's a cool word.
I made an attempt.
Kipped, kipped, kippity, kipped.
Yes. Yeah.
Kippity, kipped, kipped, kipped.
Well, he's right. You can't tell him. He won't listen. Yeah, that's true.
Like a little engine has come alive on the other side of the fence. An engine that only says kipped.
Kipped. Alright, shut it down, see. The cunt has business to do. Kuno doesn't.
Okay, another quick save, I guess, real fast, since he...
Fuck does Kuno
Alright,
care?
alright.
It's not
Yes!
Kuno. It's Kuno S.
Oh? Interesting. How?
Kuno S is by far the worst of the two. Kuno has no problem being near you, but the other hides behind the fence, afraid for her life, like she's done something very bad.
Uh-huh.
She came up with that psychopathic scheme of screaming for help before. Kuno just wanted to talk to you about his name. Kuno S was the one who wound him up and directed him. Also, Kuno hasn't stopped talking to you, even enjoys it from time to time. When you talk to the other one, it's like talking to a cornered animal. She only hisses and says murder was the case that they gave her. And then there's the fact that she's a girl and appears to be a little younger, certainly smaller, and yet Kuno is afraid of her. What's up with that, Kuno? All in all, Kuno respects madness. You cannot hope to outdo her on that front. You must win yourself a few minutes with him alone.
Alright, act on it. Try to separate them, I guess. Kuno, psst.
Fuck you whispering about?
He's whispering too. He's going with it. But watch what happens.
Fuck you whispering about.
If Kuno wants to whisper, he's gonna fucking whisper, okay? Let's whisper, pig.
This is it. You've got him. But be careful. You can still fuck this up. Don't make Kuno look bad in this.
Kuno, listen to me. She's trying to control you. We gotta get you out of here.
It's okay. The pig's trying to pit us against each other.
Fuck!
Not gonna let him do that.
That's it. You let him off the line. That was a bad, manipulative thing to say. You should understand. I got you this far. I couldn't get you all the way.
Try to fuck my Kuno. Try to fuck my Kuno away. Me and Kuno are tight. We ride for life.
A chill comes over you, the wind from the boulevard south, lashing you for trying to separate them, for trying to take the street out of Kuno.
Fuck. God, please.
You were too pushy last time.
Oh, shit.
Think this through. Try to really understand the psychological bond Kuno has with Kuno S.
Okay, so what's the deal with Kuno S?
Just look. While Kuno has no problem being near you, she always hides behind the fence, afraid for her life. Like she's done something very bad.
Right.
She came up with that psychopathic scheme
Yeah.
of screaming for help before.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Kuno just wanted to talk to you about his name.
Uh-huh.
Kuno S was the one who wound him up and directed him. Also, Kuno has...
Okay, yes, you're saying the same
and then
shit.
there's the fact,
Yeah.
all in all,
Yeah.
Kuno respects Mad.
Fuck you whispering about?
He's whispering too. He's going with
Uh-huh.
it.
I got it. I
Watch
got
what
it.
happens.
Fuck you.
If Kuno wants to whisper,
Yeah.
fucking whisper, okay? Let's whisper, pig.
This is it. You've got him. But be careful. You can still fuck this up. Don't make Kuno look bad in this.
Please. 2.
Crazy? You don't know the half of it. She's not crazy. She's insane. Dangerous. She's smoked a man. She's done people in. Probably even pigs.
Okay.
Stop talking to him! Kuno, I'm fucking warning you! You're gonna get us into shit!
She understands what you're trying to do.
Yo, see? Did Kuno not tell ya? Kuno told ya. Kuno talks to whoever he wants. Talk, pig. Kuno's got it under control.
You did it. They're separated. He's even turned his back to her, so she can't read his lips.
What do you mean, she smoked someone?
Kuno means she killed someone. That's right. She's a killer. Like, actually a killer.
His little green eyes are fixed on yours.
What if she has, Kuno? That would explain things.
Fucking yeah. Kuno knows you don't want to face this right now. This dark shit. Kuno faces this shit every day. Makes Kuno's skin crawl. She's probably killed a pig too. I mean, I'm pretty sure she has.
Come on, she hasn't killed police officers.
I knew you pigs were too naive for this shit. Good thing Kuno's got her under control. Kuno keeps her calm.
Feels eyes on the back of his head and stops.
A cop would be too large for her to overpower, but a determined child of her size can still kill the vulnerable, the elderly, the homeless, or other children.
Right.
The creature peers at you both from over the fence. There is something searching in her eyes.
Kuno, do you think it's possible that she's killed other children?
Kuno falls silent. He does not look at you when he replies.
Kuno, that's it. That's what Kuno is starting to think, yeah.
He usually looks you straight in the eye. A little something just crumbled there.
When Twitch fucks up so hard, you have to refresh to catch up, and the moment after you do, it delays again. Oh, cool! I haven't been staring at it, but my kbps is fine at the moment. I don't know what the fuck would be going on. You think she has anything to do with the dead man?
Yeah, she would have liked to fuck him up, but she didn't. Kuno wasn't around, and C was with Kuno.
Where were you?
Look, Kuno's gonna put you at ease. We didn't do it.
Right.
He speaks the truth, my liege.
My liege, says Drama. You said she's insane?
Yeah, she's psycho. None of that kiddie psycho, cat burning shit. She does the real deal.
What's the real deal?
Snuff radio shit. Believe me, pig, you don't want to know.
Okay. What's that language she uses? All of that stuff he's saying there.
Fuck knows. She says it's the song of her people or some shit.
What people?
Crazy people. The fucking Nakis. I don't know.
What is that word?
Sounds boreal, like something from the tundra and tiger-covered Cutler, Isola. Far, far away from here. As far as possible, really.
He doesn't know. It doesn't matter. Okay.
Sure, interesting things aren't important. Only your cop thing is.
Encyclopedia, I don't want to piss him off. Is she your sister?
Fuck no, she's not my sister. She's just a stray who got in. Like a mad dog or some shit.
Stray?
Yeah, she was just there.
Points to the apartment building behind the fence.
What was that, Kuno?
The little one twists her neck looking at the building.
She was in the hallway. Dripping wet. By the fucking shoe rack. In the dark.
Why was she dripping wet?
Kuno's got no fucking idea. Her hair was all wet. I think she pissed on the floor too. She was there for 3 days, in the corner, every time Kuno went out.
You said she got in? How?
I don't know. Someone left the door open. Kuno comes home and she's sleeping under the desk, under a pile of clothes, like a dog.
What about your parents?
Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit. Doesn't even see her there, or thinks it's fucking Kuno. Shit's all on Kuno.
Huh. Like, in his apartment, not in the. Yeah, he's saying in his apartment, like in his home, not in like the hallway. That's fucking terrifying. How are you dealing with all of this?
How's Kuno dealing? Kuno's dealing just fine. He doesn't need you fucking with any of it. C doesn't either. Kuno's got this shit under control.
Well, if you need backup, I'm here for you.
Listen, listen. C is Kuno's go-to. Kuno's protecting her. You fuck with C, you fuck with Kuno. You threaten her. You threaten to take her away.
This is what it all comes down to. He needs you to take him seriously now.
I'm going to kill you. I'll run when you put the cuffs on her, sneak up on you later, and fuck you up. You understand?
Yeah, I I understand.
All right. Now we can do business.
Business.
Yeah? What do you want? Kuno can hook you up with...
Don't hook him up with shit, Kuno.
See? Relax. He respects the Kuno. Kuno made him respect the Kuno. You respect the Kuno, you get all kinds of shit. Kuno's gonna get you hooked on illegal narcotics if you run a little errand for the Kuno. Get you hooked, pig. Get his hook in you. Then Kuno gonna get you hooking for more. Cash in big style. Pig hooker. That's right. Kuno's a candy store for pigs now. Get ready to be rewarded.
What was that about running you an errand in illegal narcotics, Kuno?
Kuno gets it from his dad. Kuno and his dad are major suppliers.
What?
That's where Kuno gets his lightning on. Problem is, Kuno and his dad had a little falling out. Now junkies clawing at Kuno's door. Streets going mad. Kuno's got to throw his dirty popo man at it.
Okay, I'll get back to you.
Don't take for fucking ever. Kuno's got wheels turning everywhere.
Cool.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Good for you, child. Oh, I am supposed to ask Kuno about the victim's clothes or whatever the fuck. I did not do that, like, at all. That didn't happen.
Fuck does Kuno care?
More questions about the crime scene?
The kingdom of Kuno. The fuck do you want with it?
The dead man's clothes were in the trash container. How did they get there?
Yeah, Kuno doesn't know shit about that. That shit is beneath Kuno.
I need to know. It could be a lead in the investigation. Someone may have tampered with the murder scene.
Listen, listen. Kuno doesn't care about this small-time shit. Just listen. Kuno saw what you did there, dumpster diving. Sad shit. Kuno could hook you up with some sweet rags. Shit like Kuno's wearing. Your size, good price. 500 real.
You'd have to be blind not to notice the giant white letters F-A-L-N running down his trouser leg.
Alright, entertain me. What's so great about these pants?
Pig, these are found modulars. Liquid fit, performance crotch, urban survival shit. Made in Mirova by scientists. Pants scientists. Believe it, you need this shit.
He unzips his jacket to give you a quick peek at the plastic wrap pants. They are graphite black and look brand new.
These could drastically improve your chances of survival in the urban wilderness. Coach Physical Instrument endorses these pants. They are tartan ready. They will also make you into an idiot.
Wait, ask you what happened to his clothes. You must have seen them lying around.
Look, Kuno ain't seen shit lying around. Except for that you took away. Now you want performance gear or not, Grandpa?
I might be interested in the pants. Let's talk about this later.
Alright, Pickle. Shit's rolling.
Don't do business with the pig, Kuno. He's gonna steal all your money, Kuno.
Kuno!
As you can see, Kuno and C don't trust you. Can't do business without trust.
There's more to his distrust than being a pig. He feels threatened by something obscure in you. What that is, however, remains a puzzle for now.
What the fuck does that mean? There was also a mug in the trash.
The fuck? A mug in the trash. Is this about the fucking clothes again?
Yes. Does this racist mug have anything to do with it?
Yeah, Kuno sees where this is going. Kuno's got that fast brain. You saying you picked it after the mug fucker, cause he's the clothes fucker?
I can't hear you, Kuno. Speak louder, Kuno.
Exactly what I'm saying, Kuno. Someone's tampered with the crime scene, cleaned some of it up.
Shit, that's tense. Someone's going to the beat-down basement, huh? Mug guy gonna get tied to the radiator.
He nods in approval.
Kuno doesn't know who put that shit in there. And if he did, he wouldn't squeal. But if you find out, maybe you can...
Tell the Kuno who it was. He's curious. He likes putting 2 and 2 together here.
Stop turning into a pig, Kuno. They're trying to get you hooked on the snitching. Get away from my Kuno.
Yeah? Get your bacon shit away. Kuno doesn't like to be seen with the popo. Get your shit done and out of Kuno's face. Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
+1 civil affair, +1 physical instrument. I don't have the money for that, like, at all. Okay.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Wish I had my fucking badge. Ask around about the tattoos. Wait. You have a photo of the hangman's tattoos. Maybe someone can decipher and tell you what they mean. You should probably talk to about 2 people about them for this. Okay. I could make double sure that, What's happening?
There are 8 pairs of tracks in the mud.
Yeah.
3 stick out. But you won't get far without the lieutenant here to bounce thoughts off of. Where could he be right now? The asphalt passing underneath the front wheels of his motor carriage at a high speed.
What is with this esprit de corps shit? Why is it like... Hold on. Connect to Station 41. Understand cop culture. Go for cops, cop aficionados, pretend cops. Esprit de corps, or however you say it, is the very spirit of policing the copgeist. It enables you to understand your blue-souled sisters and brothers, not only by picking up subtle signals from your partner, but by witnessing flash, sideways scenes as they play out in your precinct. At high levels, you'll be the very heart of the police force, not only willing and able but obliged to take a bullet for your partner. However, without esprit de corps, you'll be flying blind, unable to understand discreet remarks colleagues make in high-stakes situations, remarks that might just save your life. Okay, but what's with the part where it, like... where it... He like, taps into the very idea of other cops and what they're doing and shit. That's so fucking weird. Now I feel a little bad because he seems to want to trust you, but he's got an image to maintain. Oh, to be a child. To not know that the relationship he has with his friend Kuno S there is probably not going to last because they're children.
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you!
So I can't ask you about the photo? Okay, let me see about maybe asking him about the photo again. Unless I don't know. Unless I never did that to begin with?
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you. You have really let
What are those
yourself-
tattoos if you're supposed to mean?
Racists are welcome to Revan. You must think redheads are in.
I am not like them. I am craniometric perfection. I have taken
Yeah,
the trouble.
you sure I'm
to
not
permanently
craniometrically
draw
superior to you?
You exhibit forward projection of the jaw, indicative of schizophrenia and sexual inaccountability. From a purely aesthetic standpoint, the dimple in your jaw makes you look like a baby. This is not craniometry, just an observation.
What else?
It is impossible to see any more of your bone structure. It is covered in the ravages of Al-Hul. From what remain of your features, I can see fleshy lips, baldness of the head, and long arms relative to lower limbs.
Uh-huh.
This leads me to conclude you are not a police officer. You are a common criminal, an offspring of murderers and sailors from Sur-la-Clé and Vesper, and possibly even the degenerate sheep herders of Ubi.
Interesting. So one of my ancestors was Sir Laclef and other Vesper.
Your racial heritage is uninteresting. It is the same as all Rivasholians. Your parents and their parents made the decision to reproduce while under the influence of Al-Ghul. That is the only reason you are here.
He's right there. It's almost impossible to get it on unless you're both drunk. It's too scary when people are sober.
I see. Okay. Thanks. Thanks, man. Very cool information. I don't really want to, but maybe I should see if... What's his fucking name? Evrart. There's anything new he can say? Why are you walking slowly? Walk fastly. He didn't have anything new, right? In the photo.
Oh, hey, mister. I knew you'd be back to talk. No trouble at all, mister.
Okay.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair.
Turns out the strikers were being served an alcoholic brew. I stopped this madness.
I don't know what that means, Harry, but I love it. I love your initiative. Knowing you're out there keeping things running lets me focus on the big picture stuff. Don't even tell me what was going on. Alcoholic brew? Stronger? Stopped it? Strike? I'm just gonna let you surprise me, Harry.
Unless you wanted to ask me how I got in.
Harry, honestly, I'm just relieved you didn't get a hernia. A man your age...
I too am surprised by the resilience and athleticism of this tool I've been provided with.
You did look like you were gonna collapse and die when I told you about your lost gun. Anyway, I assure you, I am a very well-informed man. Information reaches me before I even get the chance to request it.
Let's talk about my lost gun.
Yes, your lost gun. My best men are on it.
Yeah,
Your
yeah.
gun will be found, Harry.
Yeah.
The only way to find it seems to be working with him. He might even be holding your gun hostage.
Wait, the gun may have been bought from Roy's pawn shop. Have your men factored that in?
Yes. Thank you for the hot tip regarding your lost gun, Harry. My men have indeed factored in that you pawned it. Now, please, let the professionals do their job. Kick back, Harry, relax. I have great guys on this. You focus on what's important. Building our relationship for the good of Martinez.
It did not come as a surprise to him. He might actually not be bullshitting.
I will not be blackmailed with this gun business.
Harry, I was only trying to be tactful. A lost gun is a dangerous thing. I can't have it around in my neighborhood. Kids could be playing gun roulette with it as we speak. Teenage gangs could be arming themselves. Get a hold of yourself, Harry.
Okay.
Wait, You need this to get in and out through the gate.
Great.
Here, you're one of us now. A real red and white union man. Take care, Harry.
I already was able to get in and out, but sure. Whatever, man. Okay, I am running out of people to talk to. I might just need to wait for Kim to come back.
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
What's that magazine she's reading?
What magazine are you reading?
You mean this?
She looks at the cover, boasting a colorful photo of two girls kissing.
This is Pop Stars. It's got, like, famous people in it. It's not for sale.
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This speaks to you.
Did I do all this? If I did, why is it showing it as new? Stupid famous people.
Yeah, they're kind of boring, but, you know.
So what is Frit?
I don't know. Frit?
Why is it written with 3 T's?
I think they think that the extra T makes it funkier. It doesn't.
The story goes that normal Fritta, with 2 T's, a men's workwear shop in Vredefort, was already taken. So when Fritta Retail Inc. grew into a multinational corporation, they had to add an extra letter to avoid trademark infringement.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but...
Does Frit have a warehouse in the back of the Whirling in Rags?
A warehouse? I don't know. Maybe. I don't really care what Frit does.
This is important.
She scrunches up her face into an expression of consummate adolescent skepticism.
Fine. Frit doesn't have a warehouse. Just a little back room here. Okay?
Can you tell me anything about the dead body?
I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so...
You know the man who died.
Not really.
Does it mean you knew him a little?
No. I didn't know him at all.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Alright. Cool. I am so close to just waiting for Kim.
Stuck in the rain in a traffic jam, man. What's on your mind?
Ease into it. Don't go too far. This seems like a personal matter.
And man, I want to know about your soul.
Cool. We all want to know each other, know each other's woes and all. But people, man, they have slippery souls.
Just like that, he slips out of your reach. It is possible the yelling didn't help.
Okay. Every man without Kim was like aging 5 years. Oh, you know what? I could bother that old lady now. Whom I could not bother before. Where we going?
The small, wrinkled woman does not greet you. The photo, an ambrotype from the turn of the century, as golden as her smile.
Where am I? Who are you?
I was actually hoping you could tell me about that.
Never mind. I remember now. I'm still stuck in that traffic jam in the 50s.
Where else would you be then?
Back in Methka, during the time of the revolution. The sidewalks and cafes are filled with young people. I was on my way to see a new Boyadero picture starring Gabriel Buenguerro. Until you came along, that is.
Who's Gabriel Buengoro?
This is Gabriel Buenguerro.
A strikingly handsome man looks straight at you, his head crowned with a wide brim hat. His hair is dark as an oil slick, and his jaw the most perfectly chiseled thing you've ever seen.
He was the biggest star of his day. Girls used to faint in the aisles of cinema whenever he came on the screen. And schoolboys used to memorize all his lines.
So I take it you were in Mesk when you were young?
Someone was.
Are these not your memories?
They are someone's memories, boy. What difference does it make if it's me or not?
I don't know, man.
They're beautiful. That is all that matters. Beautiful and true. And they will win. They're coming for this, you know? All of this.
All of what? The world? The present?
Sorry to interrupt your dreaming, ma'am.
I wasn't dreaming. I was there, Loman. It was early spring, and the man behind the black sun had just come out. The posters were 20 meters tall. Everything was golden. While you, people, were tearing each other apart over your petty little revolution, in Methk, it was a golden age.
The Republic of Mesk is a massive confederation on the Isola of Muindi, the world's largest state by territory. It's a petrostate, a constitutional monarchy, and, as of recently, an outcast due to its tilt to the far right.
I have some other questions for you.
Why
Police
not,
questions?
Harife? It's not like I have anything better to do in this hellhole.
What do you... She settles back against the railing of her motor lorry. Behind her, mountains of memorabilia, photos, and knickknacks line the dashboard. What are you hauling?
Diamonds.
Really?
Of course not. But wouldn't it be marvelous if I was?
What are you really hauling?
Whatever stupid things they put in the lorry, I imagine.
That's good enough for me.
Is that all you wanted to know, Lowman?
Yes.
Yes, go. Enough jamboree. I need to get back to Meski.
Alright. I like this song. This ambient. It's good. Okay, let's sit on our ass and wait for Kim.
You sit on the wind-worn wooden planks of the bench. Your feet ache.
30 minutes?
Time passes. What events led you to sitting on a bench, completely drenched? The coast is bleak. The rain is bleak. Your soul is bleak.
Still don't see any Kim.
The twiddling barely keeps your hands warm against the frigid wind blowing from the coast. After a while, you've had enough.
Well, shit. But, like, I don't think there's a whole lot I can do unless Kim's here. I don't fucking know, man. Kim is dead. You could have stopped it.
You sit on the wind.
That's unfortunate.
You finally stop picking your nose.
When does him come back? Disco Elysium. What to do while Kim is gone? I don't think there's a whole lot I can do if he's not here. Which is unfortunate.
The wind. Time passes. You wonder, if it could rain so much that it drowns all of Martinez, then everyone would have to go on about their day in diving suits.
You looked up when I would come back. Yeah.
You sit on the wind-worn wooden planks of the bench.
I think he's just gone for the rest of the fucking day.
Time passes. You wonder if
I don't have anything I can do.
you sit on the wind. This case is unsolvable. You should just give up right now and apologize to the whole town.
Stop fucking apologizing all the time. I'm sure I'll do it again anyway, but like, stop it.
You sit on the wind. Time passes. You wonder if it could. You sit on the wind-worn wooden planks of the bench. Time passes. You wonder if it could rain.
Okay, he's gone. All right, it's time to just go to bed, maybe. I don't think I can do that until it's 2100, but like.
The bed is still cold from the broken window.
Okay, I made the mistake of thinking time would keep passing, but it doesn't really seem to pass unless you talk to people or something.
You sit on the wind.
You sit on the wind.
The twiddling barely keeps your hands warm.
All right. Fuck! I did not mean to waste that. That's so unfortunate.
The bed is still cold from the broken window, and not too inviting. But
Alright. Wait, I didn't see. I clicked on the moral charge. I used up a morale heating item. A healing item. Let me do a BRB before I progress the day. Okay. Now we can start we can sleep. We can't start the next day. We can go sleep.
The bed is still cold from the broken. The bed is still cold from the wind blowing in from the broken window. The mattress creaks as you close your eyes and try your hardest to fall asleep.
Here we are again, my
Oh.
broken bird. The waves are coming, carrying you away. But you can't go. No, you have to stay. Always half aware of yourself.
So not to be a shit, but like, are we just not eating, or?
You're not cooperating, brother man.
For a second, I thought Kuno was singing. Why? Why am I not cooperating?
It's your disgusting body. Even through your sleep, you feel a vague discomfort suffusing it. Your belly and your sides are unpleasantly tender. You wish you could curl up into a fetal ball of safety. But you cannot, because of the pain.
The pain.
That pain in your right side is your enlarged liver, by the way.
Damn
As
it!
for your kidneys, you've really been compounding the damage lately.
I think I need some medical attention.
Oh, yes. They'll check you out, give you some pills, make it all okay. The Wonder Makers.
Uh-huh.
Don't be stupid, Harry. It's not happening. They don't make new kidneys and livers in hospital. All you've got to do is pray to God it passes and stare at the flickering darkness.
You're just stuck here, in the half-world. Could try looking at other people, really looking. But why would you want to start doing that?
Human beings will always betray you.
How many promises have you kept lately, Sir Harry? To the great see-through world. The tenderness.
Thou art honourable and just, sire. 'Tis the snakes who are vile, hissing in the grass. Women, it's the women. Look out for the women. They're oath breakers.
Yeah, endurance specifically.
What do you think you're doing right now? Coming to some greater awareness? Look at all these lights, blinking in and out of existence. Thoughts! You're just pretending that you're asleep, even to yourself, while the world goes on without you.
Let it. Let it.
But it never seems to let you go, does it? Time to rise and wipe that shining sweat off as best you can. Gather your bearings. Rock and roll.
Okay. Sure. We still healed. I'm cool with that. Whatever. Could be worse. Could be worse.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. It's barely covered in steam anymore. It's your face.
Oh, fuck. No! Why are they here? No!
Yes?
What? What do you mean, yes? Hi, Kim. Hello. What's up? How'd it go, Kim? What? Hey, Kim.
The woman in an RCM patrol officer's uniform winces as she notices you.
Glad Kim isn't dead. Yeah, me too. You're not going to brief me on everything that happened, Kim? What?
I would really prefer not to talk to you right now.
What? Why?
A patrol officer is the lowest rank in the RCM, below lieutenant and sergeant.
What the fuck am I? A detective? No, Kim is a lieutenant, and he's higher than me. What did he do last night? I don't even know if it was last night. This may have just been shit that we did forever ago. Hold on. You're a patrol officer of the RCM?
Yes, I am.
I'm on a murder. I'm a cop too.
I know.
Here's the real deal.
Is that... What does that mean, Kim? I'm on a murder investigation. Are you the cavalry?
I'm definitely not the cavalry.
Okay. Why don't you want to talk to me?
I don't know. I mean, why would I want to talk to you?
Have I wronged you? I've done that to a lot of people.
No, you haven't wronged me. It's okay.
Well, what the fuck's your problem?
Okay, fine. Let's talk. What did you want?
What precinct are you from?
What precinct?
What?
Fucking deranged lunatic.
Who are you?
You're getting an intellectually unsatisfying vibe from this conversation. Maybe you're doing something wrong.
You're the police, right? Cool, so am I.
I don't know what to say.
I also don't know what to say.
Don't say anything, Judith.
Is he police?
Me? No. I'm just a man with sunglasses. I like wearing sunglasses inside. Sunglasses and a fucking wig.
Okay.
What are you, the police, doing here?
I'm just looking out for...
No one. I'm just a man with sunglasses. And you are?
A policewoman.
Yes. A policewoman who just wants to do her job. That's all.
Is that my fucking partner in the sunglasses and the wig?
Something about the man with sunglasses and you. The energy between you two is making her uncomfortable.
Okay, goodbye.
You look like shit.
Of a face reflects the man's sunglasses.
And I don't mean that as a metaphor.
The last couple of days have been rough.
Oh, don't be so modest. We're looking at several months worth of damage here. Kind of a miracle you're still up and at it, to be honest.
What?
Oh, come on, Jean. It looks like it's been a rough week on him.
It's not just this week. What do you want?
There's something about this guy that matches with a face in your head. A similar, but different face.
Something strange about this guy. Figure it out. Do it!
There's something that binds you to him. Some kind of an outfit, maybe. A uniform.
Okay, I'm gonna upgrade Esprit de Corps in a second. The uniform is metaphorical. I'm actually seeing the working class, right?
I want to say, yes, I think.
I want to ask that.
Then don't. No one's forcing you.
Okay, then see you around.
Watch out for yourself, loser.
That voice, so very familiar. Did you hear it when calling to your station and reporting your badge missing?
I'll hold on. Let me. Okay. Okay.
Again? I can't believe this.
You know what it is. It's like the two of you know each other. Just ask him.
Okay. Tell me the truth. Do you know me from somewhere?
Oh, I definitely know you from somewhere.
Okay.
Another life.
From where? From another life?
Yes. From another life. A different life. Maybe the life of a police officer belonging to the ranks of the... To what station do you think you would belong in this alternate and totally fictional reality?
Um, 41. Okay, right.
Okay. That's plausible. That's entirely plausible. Now we're really getting somewhere.
Gives you a long, meaningful look and adds.
Somewhere good.
Let's talk about that hypothetical Station 41 you mentioned.
Okay.
Okay. All we heard was okay. I guess I will provide the rest of what is said here. Oh, the hypothetical 41. Yeah, let's fantasize about that. He blinks aggressively. I'm not busy. You're not busy. Let's just play around. So what would our relationship be in this alternate universe?
Let's be crazy. Let's say you and I are partners. How's that for a thought experiment?
Kim's cooler than you.
I'm sure he's fucking flattered. But Kim is not part of this thought experiment. In this one, we're partners.
The lieutenant is silent.
You seem like a cool guy. I'd love to have you as my partner.
Would you now, or would I be cramping your style? Never mind. Partner.
What's happening? Actually, I shouldn't have called you my partner. Kim's my partner. He's going to know.
I'm not your partner. This union is temporary.
No!
A little premonition for you, Lieutenant. Sooner or later, probably sooner, your new friend tells you he doesn't need you. He will then suggest you should fuck off. When that happens, I suggest you take his advice.
The lieutenant merely bows his head in response.
Do you have a crime to solve?
Oh, no. You see, I enjoy watching other better cops solve crimes. And let me tell you, it's been quite a privilege seeing you work.
This isn't helping.
Who else is in our imaginary police station?
You're not going to believe this, but police officers.
Whoa!
Yes, sir. Solving crimes, locking up bad guys, and get this, and not getting that drink on at 2 o'clock.
Okay, what's the point? Why is he doing this? What's the point of him doing it like this? Why are you wearing a wig and sunglasses? What's with this whole... What are you doing?
Just some regular boring motherfuckers in suits and uniforms. Nothing spectacularly extravagant like you, the
Is this guy
far-out
just...
son of Lung.
Is this guy just here to be a dick? I think they're here to make sure Harry's okay? But... Is he wearing the wig and sunglasses because he doesn't want Harry to remember him? Or... They're not here in disguise. They have their uniforms on. What... Who is the far-out son of Lung?
Oh, it's you eccentric genius. I mean, with your unorthodox approach to police work, it has to be you.
Want to tell me more about him or her? Funny way of showing it. Yeah, I don't... That's why it's so confusing. Yeah.
Not even a little bit.
Okay. So, from what we know that Harry did, right? He apparently told everyone at the station to fuck off. He came here to do this job, and he did fuck all for 3 days and 3 nights. He was getting drunk, staying drunk, taking all sorts of narcotics. He threw his coat away. He sold his gun. Who knows where his fucking his badge is? He trashed the property of this place. He fucking broke their window. He slammed shit around in the hotel room. Like, Harry's apparently been a giant sack of shit until I suddenly started controlling him after he finally woke up and just with no memory of everything.
It's an urban myth about an officer who is so far undercover he can't remember who he is. As I said, just an urban myth. You are not the son of Lang.
I assume Harry has gone so completely off the deep end that, like, he probably deserves he probably fucking deserves this shit just a little bit. That's all that we know, mind you. He apparently was also running around the fucking block in just his like either his undergarments or his pants on and just apologizing to people while he was under the effects of shit. What the like I can't really defend him. He kind of sucks.
Okay, yes, you get the joke. Leave it at that.
All right, I conclude. I can't imagine it anymore.
Neither can I, partner. Neither can I.
Kim, who is this guy?
I'm not getting involved in this.
What? No, Kim, please. We're you like me. We're cool.
It's not my style, he thinks, glancing at the man in sunglasses and the woman beside him. Oh boy, they're mad at him. No wonder. He just doesn't recognize them.
Okay, so did Kim just hear about something that Harry did? Got some questions for you. I'm a cop.
About what? You don't look like a cop. You know what you look like?
Like a sack of shit?
Exactly.
Now will you answer some questions for me?
No.
Why not?
Because it's not my job. Why don't you go and fucking do yours and solve this damn hanging?
If you don't want to answer questions, maybe you want to hear me say things?
Actually, I don't want to hear you say things.
Why are you here?
Come on, Jean.
Okay, say things. I want to hear you say things.
Hear that? He wants you to say things. Say one. Suddenly, out of nowhere, case-related things start popping up in your head.
Okay, I'm doing this investigation. It turns out he was shot and hanged.
You think he was hanged as a cover-up? To hide the shooting?
Basically, yes.
Okay, well...
Hey, why am I telling you this?
I don't know. Why are you?
I don't know. Why are we doing this?
Oh my god, there's more. You want something more? What is it?
Let's talk about the hanged man again.
Okay, why not? Let's do the old thing over again. We're not wasting time. There is no time.
A man is hanged?
So, do you know who hanged him?
Not yet.
Yeah, I can see that. I don't know. Oh my god, there's more.
Okay, the man with the sunglasses and his hypothetical Station 41. Weird, right?
I know, super weird.
There's something missing here. Something you can't put our finger on. You know what? Just ask him. I know it sounds crazy, and you'll probably get laughed at. But still.
I was thinking the same thing. I should just ask him if we're from the same station.
Yes, just cross it off the list. It's probably not true, though.
Again? I can't believe this shit.
He shakes his head, looking like he really is having trouble believing this shit. Look, I just have to ask, are we from the same police station?
I'm going to say no. Just to see what you'll say to that. What'd you say?
Okay.
Okay?
Jean, he said okay. Give it a rest.
Okay, I was clearly wrong. He is a firefighter, male nurse, animal control agent, something of that kind. Not a cop. Go on with your cop work. Don't let me stop you again.
Why are we... Come on! You fuck!
Can I help you?
Oh, hello, dear. There you are again.
The man ponders his cooking.
Okay. Looks like I may just have to go to the state or the vehicle and... Well, I guess he absolutely does not trust that Harry has amnesia and is just pushing him to see how far he'll take the bit or something. Maybe. Stupid, though.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out tool.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Let's find out more about the owner of the armored boots.
Sorry, sir. I still haven't heard back from the database people. Try calling again later. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Nope.
57.
In the
Okay.
cabin, you see.
Yeah. There's only so many things I can go do. Who are these guys? I can't talk to any of you. You're just here. Okay.
A rusting control panel with loose wires dangling out from the hole where an indicator light used to be, and a mechanical lever sitting in the middle. You grab the handle and pull the lever up. As soon as the metal connects against the contact pins, you hear a loud clunk. Then, the water lock starts moving.
Thank goodness. We can finally go across the fucking river. Amazing.
Okay, if we ever need to get to the coast, then this is the way. But please, contain your wanderlust for now. I don't want us to get sidetracked, not with everything that's going on.
Focus on one thing, achieve it, then the next, he thinks. That's the task chain.
What? Kim, what are you fucking... What am I supposed to be doing? Yeah, I'm still just... Oh my god, I didn't go and visit the person after 2100. Fuck. I forgot to do that. Traffic beyond the gate, more abandoned motor lorries. Jamrock biker cop sign. Sign says no entry. Someone's scribbling in for a star on it. Okay. Someone's broken down the fence and the barbed wire. Oh look, more fucking tracks. I think we found the vehicle. Freaking ahead, the broken axle grinding. Banged up fuel canister. What am I doing with it? A dented stainless steel canister for transporting and storing heavy fuel oil. Logo on its side has been partially stripped over years of use. The government issued red dyed fuel oil inside looks like paint, though it smells much, much worse. A bottle drained of all its booze is frozen into the ice.
This is it. The scene of the party. The fire pit. Cigarettes and empty bottles all evidence it.
Hold up, don't you mean the scene of the crime?
Not as such. I'm talking about what came after the party scene.
Sure. Does look like a lot of folks partied here.
Looks like they were here a while, judging from all the bottles. The sunken motor carriage provided them a focal point, like a goose ice sculpture or a chocolate fountain.
Nah, it's a different vehicle. Can't be that one. Hey, Kim, looks like we've had a couple of party goers here.
Looks like it.
Looks like they had a great time. This was some kind of theater to them, a circus production by a great clown.
Hey, let's keep moving, detective.
Oh. Okay.
A banged-up motor carriage lies half submerged in the icy water, slowly sinking into the Insulindian Ocean. Only the cabin top, rear wheels, and the engine remain visible. Remember the tire tracks in Martinez? This is where they were leading.
Yeah. So this is where all the tracks were leading to.
It appears to be so.
Let's investigate.
I agree. We should definitely investigate.
You get a sudden, sinking feeling. Stomach acid comes up as you look at the motor carriage in the deep, dark, cold water.
What is the make of this MC? Can I see a logo?
The logo is too deep in the murky water. You can't make it out, but you do see a monkfish float by.
I may totally know something you don't. This is about to be some juicy drama. Yeah, I think so. Run your hand over the cold metal.
The motor carriage is properly stuck in the ice. Getting it out would require a team of specialists. A single day in the salty seawater would ruin most vehicles, but this one looks worn even in places the salt water hasn't touched it.
How long has it been here?
The ice hasn't closed around the vehicle yet. My guess is it's been here since last Saturday or Sunday.
Last Saturday or Sunday, huh?
The estimate is correct. The incident probably occurred on Sunday evening.
Yeah? What should we do?
Let's wait for the low tide and see what's inside.
Great idea. Then we can get the things inside. The joyrider must have left something good inside. Guns, papers, maybe a cool jacket. A joyrider jacket. A joyrider jacket. You feel a strange connection to this joyrider. Maybe he's from some kind of joyriders district and likes blue and white racing livery, like a cop would.
How long will it take for the low tide to come in?
I don't know. An hour or two, tops?
Sit on the swing and wait for the tide to recede.
As you sit down in the old, rusty playground, the world around you becomes very silent. The hinges creak under your weight, dangerously so. Nothing but the sound of seagulls high above in the sky, echoing like distant laughter. Ice cracks around the blue motor carriage in the sea.
Hold on, it looks very blue.
Yes, it does.
What's your favorite blue thing?
Let me think about it.
Whistle a tune.
Spit flies from your mouth to your moustache, your chest, the ground before you. No sound, though. The lieutenant must think it's rather funny. He smiles and quickly turns away.
Keep blowing.
That's right. Just keep at it. It will come to you.
Tune failed.
With his lips puckered, the lieutenant lets out a beautiful, melodic trill that puts even the insulindic thrush to shame. You hear the sound echo on the large body of water. Clouds race across the spring sky, and suddenly you just feel better about everything. Okay, that's way better than what you did. The clouds pass in the sky, and the shadow of the swing moves like the hour hand on a timepiece. 30 minutes have passed. Looks like this might take a while. Time to present a good topic for discussion.
Would you rather sit on an anthill for an hour or stand in a river of leeches?
Well, historically, leeches have been used to prevent and even cure many ailments.
Yeah.
Clouds on the horizon grow darker, and the shadow of the swing set keeps climbing. You hear the distant rumble of the city. 30 minutes pass.
If you have to side with either the strikers or the shipping company, who would you choose?
Luckily, I am already a member of an independent organization, and therefore do not have to choose between a rock and a hard place.
But if someone put a gun to your head...
Your voice echoes on the water, strange and out of place in the environment. 30 more minutes pass.
Can you make out the mark now?
Detective, I've been able to make out the mark ever since we arrived. I find it odd that you haven't. It's a Capri, Model 40.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Why haven't you?
It is a simple and rugged machine, favored by working men, government offices, firefighters, animal control people.
Yeah.
Oh, those kinds of people.
Is that a number on the side?
Yes, 41. What do you think it stands for?
Does he know something about that speed racer?
Do you canonically need glasses? No, Puffy, it's not that. Oh, God, no.
I'm sorry, Harry. I'm so sorry.
41. Precinct 41. A massive pit opens up in your stomach, and the most terrible feeling comes over you.
Yeah.
You feel like you're about to faint and fall off the swing. Your hands get clammy, and the air tastes sour to breathe. No. Just nope. Say no to this, Harry.
No, no.
Yes, your car is in the sea. Face it, so we can start dealing with this.
I drove my car into the sea.
I'm afraid so, yes. It looks like you started in front of the whirling, jumped over the canal, and then drove your vehicle in the sea right here.
The badge, the gun, and now this.
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and doesn't say anything.
How do we get it out?
Detective, we don't. A rescue operation really isn't viable at this point.
So it's just gonna be there like that.
I'm afraid it will have to be there like that for many years. Look at it. Parts of it might be salvageable, but overall, this machine is a write-off.
I can still fix it.
That is very unlikely. All the electrics are toast. That goes for the electromagnetic steering and brake systems as well. You'd be lucky to find one undamaged component in there. In a few months, there will be nothing but rust left of this vehicle. It'll be cheaper to buy a new one. Well, not cheaper. This motor carriage costs 40,000 real. But in the long run, it still makes more sense to buy a new machine than try to refurbish this.
This is a disaster.
Let's face it, this is a substantial loss to your district's budget. I mean, my station only has 4 other vehicles in addition to my Kingdom.
4 other vehicles.
This was 20% of the station's vehicular budget.
At least I can see what's in there now. Is my badge in there? Is my fucking badge in the fucking car? Oh
yes.
My god.
Let's go.
Task complete. Find the traffic hooligan. So, okay. What's funny about this is when you start the game, right? Okay. You hear the noise of the vehicle like going and crashing into something. So, and that the game makes it seem like Harry's memory makes it seem like that's what woke his ass up on day 1. When it was really just the last thing he remembered before he like blacked out and then woke back up, I guess. Yeah. Fuck. There's the Commander! RCM badge. LTN2JFR De Boer. Commander! Fucking Commander? Spirit Decor shivers. Spirit Decor visual calculus.
A police badge on which you see the photo of a man. You. Some seaweed is stuck to the back.
I found my badge.
At least something good came out of all this.
Study the badge.
Encased between 2 durable plastic sheets is a bluish card with lines of information and a watermark in the shape of the street grid of Revachol West. You see a photo, a name, a rank, a document number, the date of issue, and, in the lower right corner, your precinct.
Look at the photo.
The man keeps winking at you with his green-gray eyes. The photo is old, no doubt about that. But the badge is new. You used an old photo for a new badge.
How old?
8, maybe 10 years. The guy in the picture is rather good looking. He's got a nice haircut and is distinctly lacking in massive sideburns.
And he's winking. Why?
What do you think? His face is already contorted by the expression, although it looks less grotesque on him than it does on you now. The badge in your hand shines as you rotate it, catching light. You see lines of information on it, and a shining watermark.
Name Harrier Dubois? What kind of first name is Harrier?
Harrier? That's long for Harry. So you are Harry. Everard was half right. Probably not a lot of people know your full name. Whoever told him you're Harry Dubois didn't.
What kind of name is Harrier?
It's a wartime name. Revolutionary. The kind mothers give their sons during troubled times. Like Undying or Boxer or Ironhide.
What?
It's meant to keep you safe.
Sure.
From bullets, hunger, shrapnel, kidnappings, and worse.
Harrier Dubois it is then.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, Harrier Dubois.
He's not going to call you Harrier. He'll keep calling you officer when he's angry with you, and detective when he's not.
What? No, Kim, come on. At least call me Harrier Dubois.
The badge in your hands shines as you rotate it, catching light. You see
Rank
lines of information.
LTN2 JFR?
Lieutenant W. Freighter.
Oh, I'm a lieutenant. Why do I have a commander? Is that just the name of the what is a lieutenant double Freighter?
The lieutenant is a rank above sergeant and below captain. It's the highest rank in the RCM that still does field work. I am a lieutenant.
Okay, so I'm not a captain, I'm a lieutenant. I'm the same as him. And W. Freighter.
The title of Freighter is added to your rank when you decline a promotion to a higher rank. In your case, captain. You have declined twice, thus you're W. Freighter.
Ah! Okay. So he has the commander jacket because he earned it, I guess. Declined.
There are many reasons one would do this. The rank above you in your precinct's décomptage might be taken, or sometimes promoted officers do not want to replace their superiors out of respect. And sometimes they just prefer the type of police work available to their current rank, in your case, lieutenant.
Heavy-duty case-solving machine.
What's that word?
Décomptage is the hierarchical system employed by the Revachol Citizens Militia. It means counting down to twos.
The countdown is modeled after the dual leadership system employed by the left during the revolution, which in turn was developed by last-century experimental psychologists in the University of Königstein.
The lowest rank is junior officer, usually teenagers. Then there are the patrol officers, then sergeants, lieutenants, and then a captain. That's basically it, except for a few kinks.
Junior officer, patrol officer, sergeant, lieutenant, captain. What kinks?
Kinks like satellite officers and the additionally a freighter rank I already explained.
Okay.
The long and short of it is, you're his superior.
Wait, satellite officers?
You are given the title of satellite officer if your partner is quickly promoted through the ranks and you rise with him. You don't seem to be a satellite.
Oh, it's basically a way of saying that you're nothing. You're only there because your partner is there. So you've been putting up with my bullshit. Putting up with me because we're of the same rank.
No, I've been putting up with you because despite an unconventional approach, you are doing good police work.
Thanks, kid.
It matters more than driving your motor carriage into the sea. And now we've even found your badge.
He trusts you for now. Try not to spoil it.
I thought my rank was drunk.
Yes, apparently you've had a rather successful career in the past, and this leads me to believe maybe your current situation is only temporary.
Yeah, there's the line. I don't want to get better. I want to get worse. I'm not saying that. Thanks, that gives me hope.
Good.
Back to the document.
Such a small yet precious thing. Expensive paper caught between thick plastic, like a fly.
Don't decrease your affection rank with them.
reads.
That'd be bad. Don't reverse. Yeah, don't don't reverse the social link. Serial Rev 12 6205 Jam 41.
That's just the serial number. Revachol, Jamrock, Precinct 41, with some numbers thrown in there for good measure.
Yeah. Date of issue 7th of November 50.
4 months ago. I'm guessing that's when you were promoted to the rank of Lieutenant W. Freighter.
Okay.
A new badge usually comes with a new rank. You seem to have been doing well then.
Yeah.
The pain in your chest tells you you were working yourself to death to earn that rank. The case created a lot of edge you have to take off. The death march really gets us going. You're pretty sure you weren't doing well, but better? Probably yes.
Precinct 41.
Yes, it's the designation of your precinct. 41.
Yeah.
But mine says 57. The 57th is mostly industrial harbor. A lot of asphalt. The 41st
is what?
It's a tough station to work in. You have all of Jamrock to cover. That district should have 3 precincts, but money is what it is.
It's no wonder you are like you are, he thinks. But then again,
I'm passing a lot of esprit de corps checks now.
But then again,
and I can just
it's a
read
legendary
fucking minds.
district and a hell of a station too. It must be an honor and a curse to work with people like Price, McCoy, Berdiaeva.
Roberts, Feuerbach, Dimitri. Suddenly, names from your decomptage flash in your forebrain. He knew all those people, although they're not from his station. They must be big. The badge in your hand shines as you rotate it.
Okay.
Catch it.
Okay. All right. What's over here? Footprints in the snow lead away from the accident. We have a boat over here. That's how the boat really has been tarred. This boat tucked away underneath the tarpaulin cover. Okay, let me... I have my badge. So... Record box part of the radio pylon above you. Maybe there's something inside. Had decades-old concrete defenses. Children play on them now. Some money. Let's go. I have my badge. Can I do anything with that? Can I go show my stupid fucking co-workers?
Yes?
Hi.
Again? I can't believe this shit.
Talk about the hypothetical 41 again.
Okay.
Never mind.
Neither can I, partner. I'm going to say no. Just to see. Okay.
Jean.
Okay. I was clearly wrong. He is a firefighter. Male nerd. It's not my style, he thinks, glancing at the man in sunglasses.
Oh, okay. All right. Can I radio my station and tell them I found my fucking badge?
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
This is Precinct 50. Just a moment.
10-4, come in, officer. Over.
I'm happy to report that I have found my badge, Jules.
10-4, sir. Glad to hear that. I'll write down that there is no need to issue a new one to you then. Over.
Feels good to get that off your chest, right? Celebration with beer.
Shut the fuck up, electrochemistry.
Roger that. 10-10, over and out.
I do remember that Joyce would only talk to us if I had my badge. And I have my badge. So Joyce will now talk to us.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
About my missing badge
I'm
again.
afraid I can't say any more until we've taken care of formal protocol.
You'll never guess what I found. My badge.
Did you? Wonderful.
Inspects piece of blue plastic, the faded green pearls of her eyes scanning left to right.
Quickly, methodically, like an electric printing machine.
It is a relief to see a W freighter here. The situation is precarious, to say the least. It needs a quick solution, or we will have a bloodbath on our hands.
You said contain the situation.
Yes. I'm afraid this strike may descend into a small-scale civil war, with possible consequences for all of Rivershoal West.
Since you are sharing, man, this is also the RCM's worst-case scenario.
Then we're on the same page, as grim as it may be.
Tell me again how the lynching and the strike connected.
I have an indirect role to play, I'm sad to say. My employer experienced a momentary lapse of faith in me. In that moment, they elected to deploy a private military contractor as an insurance measure. They called it my security detail.
A momentary lapse of faith?
They were dispatched after I relayed the union's initial offer.
Every worker...
A member of the board. I tried to convince my employer it was simply a piece of rhetoric, or a joke. They did not appreciate the humor.
Do you need a security detail?
Absolutely not. These mercenaries are muscle, pure and simple. They are meant to intimidate the Union into surrendering.
Who are they, exactly?
Crenell, an Oranese military company. As far as I know, 3 arrived in Martinez. They report to me sporadically, but they do not answer to me. To be frank, our relationship is deteriorating. They wear ceramic armor, have semi-automatic weapons, and years of combat experience. They also have trauma and stressor disorder, and no idea how to conduct themselves in an urban civilian environment.
So, what happened?
The story is, one of them, the Colonel, I don't know his real name, sexually assaulted a local woman while he was drunk and separated from his unit. This allowed some of the more militant Union members to subdue him. He was taken out behind the whirling in rags and lynched last Sunday night.
Last Sunday night? Why? What then?
Nothing. Mr. Clare refuses to let me into the harbor. I have not been able to discuss this matter with anyone there. The remaining 2 Crenell contractors carry out their orders, for now. It's a smokescreen. In secret, they are conducting an independent military tribunal into the lynching. Once this investigation is concluded, executions will follow.
What is the nature of this so-called investigation?
Whether to execute one, some, or all of the Union militants.
Oh my god. I have to say, this is not disco.
It is very far from disco. My only hope is that you provide a single, concrete suspect before the mercenaries indiscriminately pick theirs. Simply put...
Damn, seems like the guy who got lynched maybe kind of deserved it. Sheesh.
If you don't pin this on someone good, and do it fast, they will identify and execute everyone present at the lynching. This in turn will force the Union to respond.
The Debardeurs have over 2,000 men. It will be 1,000 to 1.
Have you ever seen a Hornet invade a beehive, Lieutenant? It's not pretty.
The Serai's giant hornet, the world's 2nd largest insect, can kill 40 honeybees a minute, while a group of 30 can decimate an entire hive of 20,000 bees in less than 4 hours.
Okay, thanks. Thanks, Encyclopedia. I understood the meaning behind it. Yes.
These men work in tandem using semi and fully automatic firearms. Their armor is virtually impenetrable to muzzle-loaded weapons, even yours. Most Union workers don't have guns at all.
The muzzle loaders need to be reloaded after every 1 or 2 shots. The automatics every 1 or 2 minutes.
It'd be a fucking slaughter.
As I said, a bloodbath.
Isn't this a pretty bleak scenario you're describing?
Many bleak scenarios have already come true. Lieutenant W. Freighter Dubois. All we can do is keep the rest from going the same way. One single concrete suspect delivered into civil court, and I may be able to defuse this situation.
What can you tell me about Krenel?
Not much. Their public resume is relatively good as far as private military contractors go. I believe they were once called Downwell. They boast a long list of clients.
Deep Ground?
Welchman Lorenz, Eintracht. A warning sign, however. The operations concerned all take place in third or fourth world countries. Guarding facilities, escort missions and such.
Meaning they're used to operating in war zones.
Yes. All the good conflict corridors, Supramundi, Yesut, the Seminese Islands, countries that don't have a good record reporting atrocious military conduct on their soil.
Anything else you got on them?
Sadly, no. Before this happened, I had little interest in them. Now that I do, I don't have the resources. If you still have access to the ICP's database, you could run a better background check than I ever could. It may take some time, though.
The International Collaboration Police, ICP, is charged with coordinating law enforcement activities in complex multinational investigations. Their database is the single largest source of information in the world.
Do you know a lot about the inner workings of the RCM and the ICP, man?
In my line of work, it pays to do your research. I was prepared to deal with the RCM. I did not think I'd be dealing with a group like Crenel.
Could you contact the company, tell them to call them off?
I have. And they will. However, these orders take time to reach what is basically a rogue unit out in the field here. Until they do, it's all on us.
You said the deceased assaulted a woman.
Or he didn't. This is information passed on to me from some teenagers loitering around the canal. I cannot testify by it.
Who did the passing on?
The remaining contractors. Their tribunal. It's what they believe.
What did these teenagers by the canal say?
That the man was killed because he assaulted a local woman. I've asked around a bit. This seems to be the accepted story around Martinez.
The lieutenant consults his notebook, his eyebrows knitted in concentration.
Odd. We haven't heard any reports about an assault in connection with the lynching. Where did it take place? And when?
Last Sunday night, at the Whirling in Rags, the hostel by the gates. Supposedly, the colonel was drunk. Maybe on narcotics, too.
I'm so... What did Harry have to do with this? Because he would have been there. He would have been right fucking there.
Either way, he's alleged to have sexually assaulted a woman. Sometime later, a group of dock workers got their hands on him.
And who was this woman?
That's a good question, officer. I don't have the slightest idea. As I said, it's a rumor. About a rumor. In any case, it's what the colonel's remaining colleagues believe.
This colonel, the one who was hanged, did you know him?
If you mean did I see him alive? Yes. But I did not know him.
His name was...
Lely. His service name. A nom de guerre, most likely. He wouldn't divulge his full name. Only one of them did. A bad sign if there ever was one.
Tell me about the others first.
One is a man. Corty, they call him. A nickname as well. The other a woman. Phyllis DePaul. Corty is the gunner, I believe. DePaul is a radio operator.
Okay.
What would you say was his eye color? The deceased.
She closes her eyes, trying to picture the man's face, then shakes her head.
I can't remember.
The lieutenant was testing her, asking a small detail first to see if she knew him better than she let on. She passed.
That's all right, man. Anything else? Nationality? What would you say was his age?
He was 40. Or 50. It's hard to say which. He had a combat injury on his lower jaw. It made it difficult to estimate his age, or gauge his facial expressions.
Indeed, this matches the dental reconstruction we saw on the body. What else? Nationality? Accent?
He was, Occidental, I think. Light brown hair, a mixed accent, Oranese, or Messinian, maybe. His injury gave him an accent all his own. In a way, it was humanizing. He had to learn to speak through it. Through the injury. That's all I know, I guess. I only met him once.
Where are the remaining 2 mercs now?
They've gone to ground, as it were. I don't recommend seeking them out. For one, they're almost certainly armed to the teeth.
Yeah.
They don't have the same respect for the Revachol citizens' militia as I do. To put it bluntly, they think you're vigilantes. Ghetto savages. It will not be a fruitful meeting.
We still need to know where they are.
You're likely to run into them eventually. When that happens, I'll be in a better position to mediate if I don't appear involved.
Well, logic, high percent, do it.
One is obviously the scab leader
Yeah.
at the harbor gates. The one chanting the idiotic slogans. He's barely maintaining his disguise.
One of them must be the goon in ill-fitting work clothes by the harbor gates, the scab leader.
That may be so. I still hope you heed my advice. There's no need to kick the hornet's nest.
For all your talk of averting this catastrophe, the situation at the gate is a powder keg. Does this not bother you?
Of course it bothers me, Lieutenant. But my hands are tied. How would my employer react if it appeared I were intervening on behalf of the Union?
Your concern may be appearances. Ours is keeping the peace.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you're worried about being judged?
I hope I can answer it better.
How much time do we have?
Until the executions start? Truthfully, I don't know. It depends on their progress identifying the members of the lynch mob, and their impatience.
They don't report their progress to you?
Not on this matter. I'm afraid they consider this a personal initiative. It's a matter of days, not weeks.
Cool.
I am sorry to have been the bearer of bad news. If there is anything else I can help you with, please ask.
The photo.
Of course.
With the tattoo.
Excuse my hesitation before.
She reaches over the guard wire and takes the photo, holds it in her hand.
For about half a minute, in silence.
It was taken with a Trigat not long ago. This is the man's upper body. There were no more markings on his hands or legs.
Stay quiet, observe the woman's expression.
Her mouth is relaxed. The accordion lines near her mouth vanish.
Accordion lines.
The pearls of her eyes move slowly on the photo's surface.
What do you think?
Sorry. I was trying to see if I can read the web of interdependencies between these points. The stars.
She points to one on the photo paper.
I can't. But that's how you read this story. The points themselves don't have letters, numbers, anything. Their size, location on the body, and distance from each other tells you what they represent.
Like, was that Vi's or Vias on a microcircuit?
Close. Port cities. This is an Oranese map of the waterways, a sailor's tattoo worn by wayfarers of the Dolorian century. Over 300 years ago, the sailors would mark their bodies to map their travels.
Okay. What is the use of this map?
The sailor's soul would use it to fly back home if they should die abroad. This is a sort of contraption to be reeled back in by. The silver cord, they would call it.
What travels did the dead man make?
Quite a few. Vredefort, the Oranese capital, traditionally stands on the right shoulder. He started somewhere near here, I think.
What next?
Then he made his way to the Pretto Grande, through what I think must be the Stutz Canal, an artificial channel through the Occident. From the Pretto, he sailed to the Insulindic Ocean, first the Semnes Islands, then this. Revachol. Those are the two constants. Vredefort on the shoulder, and Revachol in the heart. They started the tradition of these maps right after the discovery of Insulinde, at the dawn of the inter-eastlery age.
The old world passing by, and the new world already here.
You said you can't read it.
I can't. This man was no sailor, and these are no ports. I can understand geographic fragments, but not their meaning.
Who could tell me more?
His platoon members? The other contractors. Though I do not suggest you go and show them that picture. This man was their friend and comrade.
Surely there are other people to ask about the tattoo. This is not necessary to complete the task, officer. It's a dangerous side task. Search elsewhere.
Was Alice the name of the lady you could call? Maybe I'm getting the wrong theory here, but she may be the woman who's allegedly assaulted. Alice is the name of the dispatch lady. Sylvie, or Sylvia, whichever it was, is the name of the girl who worked at the rags. I don't know. I need the information. I could just choose not to do it.
Do what you have to do, Detective Dubois. I don't think deciphering that tattoo should come before public security, but if you should wade into the mob to find out, I couldn't stop you.
We will be careful, ma'am.
That's all for the tattoos. Thank you for your help.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
No. Okay. Actually got a lot done. And I now need to go. Unfortunately. Because today is a weird day. But, yeah. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching.